What's up, guys? It's Bobby Buckets, and I'm back for another video. The NBA season is almost here, so for this video, I wanted to bring you guys a myNBA rebuild. I wanted to start with a tough team, a young team that's going to be, in real life, they have a lot to do to rebuild their team. So I went with the Orlando Magic. Their average age on here is 24 years old, and they also don't have an NBA championship. They have a lot of young players. So I wanted to start with a team like that. So make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into it. So as I said, I went with the Orlando Magic. This should be a fun one. I want to get this team their first championship. You can see I'll go by position. At their point guard position, they got Markelle Fultz, Jalen Suggs, and Cole Anthony. Also Michael Carter-Williams. So they're loaded at the PG position. A lot of young guards. You see all of them besides Michael Carter-Williams is 23 years old or younger. Shooting guard Terrence Ross, Gary Harris, RJ Hampton, and Etuan Moore. Small forward Wagner. He was their first round draft pick this year. And then Ignis, he came from, I believe, the Knicks he used to be on. And then they got Jonathan Isaac, Chumo Kiki, he was a first-round draft pick a couple years ago. Mo Wagner, so they got the Wagner brothers. And then center, they got Wendell Carter, Robin Lopez, and Mo Bamba. So this is a really young team, you can see. And they got a lot of guards, I would say. We definitely got to, I feel like we got to move one of them. I would usually try to get to the offseason to try to wait and see how this team does now, but we definitely got to free up some playing time for one of these guards. We got a lot of, I feel like, good trade pieces, and we can see our future draft picks. We got our first this year, a couple firsts in 2023 with the Bulls pick, and then a couple in 2025 with the Nuggets pick. I believe that was in the Aaron Gordon trade. So to start, I think I got a pretty cool idea with this team. A lot of teams don't want to really trade their players right now at the beginning of the season. They want to see how they do first, and usually it happens at the trade deadline. But one player that has been talked about in trade rumors and sitting out is Ben Simmons. So I want to try to get Ben Simmons on this Magic team. I think we have enough that we should be able to get him. And I know today, actually, they said that he might come back to the team, but they're still going to look for trade offers. So I will be trying to trade for him. And obviously, we got to free up these guards. So I definitely want to free up. They obviously wouldn't want Markelle Fultz back. I think I want to keep Jalen Suggs. I'm a really big fan of him from Gonzaga. Cole Anthony is the one I'm not too sure on. He had a pretty solid rookie year, averaging 13 points per game, almost 5 and 4. But his percentages were down. So I want to move him in this deal, and we're definitely going to have to get some more money in this deal. So another player that I think I want to add to this trade will be Gary Harris for the money reasons, obviously. I like Gary Harris, but I just think the money, we're going to have him in here. And I want to add Wendell Carter in this trade. I just don't think he fits our plan. He only has 1 year left on his contract, and I kind of have an idea. If you think about this team with Ben Simmons, if we get Jonathan Isaac, Ben Simmons, and Mo Bamba, our defense should be ridiculous. They got a lot of length on their team, with Jonathan Isaac being 6'11", Ben Simmons 6'10", 6'11", and Mo Bamba 7 foot. If we play Jonathan Isaac at the 3, Ben Simmons at the 4, and Mo Bamba at the 5, I think that's a scary defensive team. So Wendell Carter will also be added in this deal, and we're going to have to add some players from them to even out this trade. They probably wouldn't want to give up much. We can add in, let's add in Niang, and let's go with Isaiah Joe. Let's see if we can get this. I don't think they would take this in real life. Obviously, Cole Anthony and Wendell Carter are some good pieces, so I want to add in a pick at least. We'll add in the Bulls top 3 protected. Let's see if they take it. They still might not even take it. Yeah, so they don't want to take it. I will see who else we should add in here. Maybe RJ Hampton. That's another young piece for them that they could be interested in. And we'll take, they obviously want to keep Jaden Springer. Maybe Paul Reed. Let's see. They might value him too much. Yeah. So see if we can take them out and add another pick. Maybe we can add our 2025 pick. And they still don't want to take it. I don't know if a second will get it done. Boom. Ben Simmons is on the Orlando Magic. You can see it here with the trade. Ben Simmons, Niang, Isaiah Joe for Cole Anthony, Gary Harris, Wendell Carter, the Bulls 2023 pick, and our 2025 pick, and our second rounder this year. So boom, we got Ben Simmons on the team, and like I said, I want to move him to power forward. His overall actually goes up to 86. Jonathan Isaac, we can move to small forward. His overall goes up. Also, just another person I want to move to small forward is Okiki. He's just 6'6". His overall stays the same. Just because I don't know, 6'6" power forward is tough, and I think he can play the small forward position. So boom, we'll go with them there. Jonathan Isaac. So right now we got Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, Terrence Ross, R.J. Hampton, Jonathan Isaac, Okiki, Wagner. I feel like we're gonna have to find some minutes for him, and then Bamba and Robin Lopez. So actually, what I might do, I feel like Wagner at the 4 can be good. Let's see. If we put him at the 4, he actually goes up overall. I think he's more of a 4, can stretch the floor, gives us some shooting. Obviously, this team lacks a lot of shooting. You can see with this team. But we put Wagner at the 4, and then we'll put Mo Wagner at the center position, which I think that's what I like him at more. He can stretch the floor. You know, he was really good in college being able to score. And actually, if we move, I feel like we need to move Robin Lopez somehow. But with this team, I like this lineup because I want Bamba to play. Bamba, Wagner, Ben Simmons, Wagner, Jonathan Isaac, Okiki, Terrence Ross, R.J. Hampton, Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz. I think that's a solid rotation. I like that team a lot defensively. So let's see what we can get for Robin Lopez. Maybe we can get a pick or just something to free him. Don't really need too much for him. Seti, we don't want that contract. Juan Hernan Gomez, PJ Tucker, Ish Smith. Not too much we like here. Maybe Ish Smith and that pick. Sterling Brown, we don't want a contract though. Just something, a 1-year deal that's going to expire in a second round pick, I guess we'll take. So I think Ish Smith will probably be our best option here. Where was that at? Boom, right here. Yeah, 1-year deal and a 2024 second round pick. Just to free some space. And the Charlotte Hornets, they might want to add another center to their team. So kind of makes sense in that sense. So boom, we got it here. Jalen Suggs and them. Let's go ahead and do our rotation. I think moving forward, this team, like I said, defensively, we look really good. We're a young team. I think the biggest thing I want on this team, obviously Jalen Suggs needs some time to develop. Moving forward, we need to find who's going to be our shooting guard. If we can get a really good scoring guard at the 2, this team, with their defense between Jonathan Isaac, Ben Simmons, and Mo Bamba, I think that's a really scary team with Jalen Suggs leading the offense. And then, if, like I said, we get a scoring guard at the 2. So, Markelle Fultz, Okiki, Wagner, and them. I actually want Hampton to get some minutes. Let's change that to 10-man rotation. But I want Hampton to get some minutes. Young piece. I think he can be good for us in the future or a future trade piece. So, this is going to be our rotation right here. 10-man rotation. Obviously, we want, I think, Jalen Suggs and Terrence Ross leading our offense. We definitely want to play physical defense, run in transition, get stops, limit perimeter shots, and I think send people to the basket is good for us. And other than that, I think that will be it for there. And we got to check our system. I definitely think we are a defensive system, but I'll just go for balance for that. And yeah, so let's get through this first year. I want to see how we do with this lineup. Obviously, we need some scoring. I think that will be our struggle, but our defense should be good. All right, so we're at the end of the year. We got one more game left, and it's looking like we might be able to sneak into the play-in game. I want to check the standings real quick. And so if we win, we're in the play-in game. If we lose, Washington could get it. So not bad, not a bad year. We win, so we do get into the play-in. I'm actually surprised. But 10th in the conference is not bad for where we are with this young team. Giannis gets MVP. Evan Mobley gets Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Gafford on the Wizards. And you see the Bucks coach got Coach of the Year. Go to the All-NBA team. There's the first team, second team. Sabonis actually made second team. That's surprising. What are his numbers? 18, 12, and 8. Wow, that's crazy. And then third team, we better have some people on the defensive team. And Jonathan Isaac makes the all defensive team. That's it for us. All rookie first team, Jalen Suggs makes it, averaging 15, 3, and 4.5. His percentages are down, but he's a rookie. And on the second team, Wagner actually made it, averaging 10, 3, and 2. His percentages aren't the best either. 36, not bad from 3, though. So, like I said, we're going to be in the playing game. I want to look at our player stats. We'll be going against the Cavaliers with Evan Mobley, the Rookie of the Year. So, Markelle Fultz, I like looking at their career stats. He actually improved this year. His assists are down, but his points per game are up. You see field percentage is really good at 51%. He shot 30% from 3, so playing about the same minutes. So, he really had a way better year in the past. Terrence Ross, about the same, but his percentages are up. Jalen Suggs, we already looked at him. Ben Simmons, about the same he was doing in Philly. More steals per game, about 2 steals per game. About the same minutes. Wagner, we already looked at him. Mo Bamba had a way improved year, probably a lot more minutes, but his percentages are down. So we definitely wish he was scoring better, but defensively, blocking half a game is really good. And then Jonathan Isaac, scoring-wise, I mean, he hasn't played in 2 years. This is 2 years, really, wow. But steals are up, percentages are down, but we'll take it with his defense. Like I said, this is a defensive team, and then for the rest, we're not really too worried about. Okeke had a down year compared. I actually want to look at the team stats. I want to see how we played. Offensively, we're the second worst offense in the league. Defensively, we're the second best defense in the league. So this is what we expected. The only team that was better than the Bucks. Makes sense. So our defense was really good. We definitely got to improve our offense. I already knew that. I actually want to see our opponent. Or let's look at rebounding real quick. Okay, not the best rebounding team, bottom half of the league. But look at the steals. We led the NBA in steals with this team by almost a whole steal. And then blocks, we're top 10. And I actually want to see opponent field goal percentage. These are I think points per game can be misleading sometimes. But opponent field goal percentage, we had the best by almost 2%. And opponent 3-point percentage, the best by 2%. So, really good defense. Our defense is what it is supposed to be with our team. Rotation, we'll look at it real quick. I think we'll roll with it the same, actually. Maybe, I actually like our rotation. We'll just leave it, see how we do. And we get eliminated. The Cavs beat us. We got smacked. We did not play no defense, and we did not score the ball. Fultz struggles. Jalen Suggs struggled. Bamba struggled. We shot 7 for 35. That's not going to help. Colin Sexton had a good game. Evan Mobley, 17 and 19. Wow, that's why he got Rookie of the Year. All right, so let's get through the playoffs. Let's see who wins it this year. The Cavs almost upset Milwaukee. But the Lakers and the Bucks. So the Lakers come back. All the additions they added with the old team and stuff, and they get the championship. Usually they don't do well in these sims either. So Milwaukee made it back to the finals, and they lost. But the Lakers, that would have been a really good Western Conference Finals. Lakers versus Clippers. So the Lakers are the NBA champions, and now we get to the offseason. We definitely got to find our scoring guard in this offseason, so we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. All right, so we're at the draft lottery, and we're projected to have the 10th pick. I'm not going to make you guys watch all of this, but let's see what pick we end up getting. Wow, so we won the draft lottery, and we went from the 10th pick to the number 1 pick. That's crazy. I wouldn't have expected us to get the number 1 pick. So that has a lot of trade value, and I mean, we could draft a really good player with the number 1 pick. I usually never win the draft lottery unless I'm like in the top 8. So that's a lot for us to be able to work. All right, so we're at the NBA draft. I want to see what we can get for that pick. I think obviously if we're going to draft anybody, we're going to draft Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga. I actually downloaded the draft classes, so I want to see what we can get for the number 1 pick. And it's not looking. We could trade down and get here Markelle Fultz and him for Lonzo or Patrick Williams. So they're not offering too much here, but I want to look and let's see what shooting guard we can find that we like for this team. Zach LaVine's expired, so we can't offer him. Paul George, no, he's older, and his contract is ridiculous. Donovan Mitchell, obviously they probably don't want to move on from him. James Harden expired. So I wonder if Zach LaVine could be someone, if we have some cap space, which I think we can. we might be able to sign Zach LaVine, I think. So that might not be. Devin Booker would be really good on this team. I would love Devin Booker, but I don't know if they would want to do that. We could go get CJ, Bradley Beal to expire. So I think what we might do, instead of trading for someone, we will wait for free agency. We got cap room. We have this defensive team built. We might be able to sign Zach LaVine or Bradley Beal. I'm hoping, if we can free the cap space, and then be able to draft Holmgren to be our center. So what that means, though, we got to trade some cap. We got to free some cap space, and I think what we'll have to free, I think Markelle Fultz and Terrence Ross, they both got to go, and then we should. I feel like we should have enough cap space to be able to sign someone. I could be wrong, but I think we should have enough cap space. So we definitely want to just free. We're looking to free space. So obviously we'll probably have to take on some type of contract. 15 mil right here with Sarge and Payne. It gives us a backup point guard and a backup center. Oh, this might be it. Lou Dort, we get some more defense. I don't know who this guy is, to be honest, but the Thunder take on Markelle Fultz and Terrence Ross. We free about, 27. We get about 5. So we free about 22 million in space. I think that's going to be the one. That's the best one, yep. And we get defense. We love defense over here in Orlando. So, boom. Markelle Fultz, Terrence Ross, see ya. We got Lou Dort, and we're going to be able to draft, actually. I want to check our finances. Cap space. So we got 2 big contracts. If we don't keep Mo Bamba, which I don't think we will, we won't keep Ish Smith. That'll free some space. And then these guys, I think we'll wait on it. So I think we should have a lot of cap space with our team. And then so we go to the draft. We got the number 1 pick. I think we're definitely going to take Holmgren. Obviously, he's a clear top prospect. Banchero's also good, but you can see Chet Holmgren. He'll give us some offense too. I want to see what his defense is. B defense. They're saying he's going to be a Hall of Famer. So I think he'll fit in. He'll give us some offense, and we already got defense. Even if we don't keep Mo Bamba, Jonathan Isaac, Ben Simmons is crazy defense. Gonzaga, he obviously didn't play with Jalen Suggs, but the Gonzaga alumni stay together. We'll send to our second round pick, and I guess we didn't do too much scouting. Luther McCall, I mean, why not take him? I guess he's scouted. I honestly don't know much about this class either, so I think we'll just go with Luther McCall. Give us another shooting guard. And yeah, we'll just call it good for that. So I might not even sign him just in case for the cap space. We'll see what his offense. So 81 overall Chet Holmgren comes to Orlando since we won the lottery. Luther McCall. And we'll just sign him. It's a cheap contract. All right, so team option. We're definitely declining Mo Bamba because we need caps. We want cap space. Definitely declining them. We'll keep them. They're cheap, and we'll maybe trade it if we need to free some more. But I think we should be good with these players back. So we'll see. Qualifying offer. We don't care about him. And boom, shooting guards is here, and we can't afford any. Nice. So we might need to free some space. It says, how much do we need? 17 mil. Okay, so we're not even close to being able to sign any of them. And Bradley Beal, 7. Okay, so we're at about 17 million to offer about 18 million, something like that. So let's see who we have under contract. If we can even free. Oh, because he's a number 1 pick, so he took up a lot of space. All right, so my plan is not looking like it's going to work to sign a shooting guard. But we do have a good core right here. We can still sign a shooting guard, just not as good of a shooting guard. So I want to look at our team. We need a backup point guard, or we can move RJ Hampton a backup point guard, which I think we'll do, and then we'll sign a shooting guard, Lou Dort off the bench. Small forward is solid. Power forward is solid. Center is solid. So we just need a shooting guard. And Dante DiVincenzo is the best we can get. But I want to see if there's Colin Sexton. Can we offer him? No, it's not looking. Is there any Oladipo? Maybe, and move him to shooting guard for a year. That might not be a bad option. I think that might be our best option, actually. I don't think there's anyone else I like here. Yeah, so we're going to try to sign Oladipo. Let's see what his numbers were. Last year, he probably didn't play as much with Miami. Oh, he still played a solid amount, 16 points per game. He signed that cheap one-year deal to be able to stay with Miami and be on a good team. So we're going to bring in Oladipo. I only want him for a year, and we'll just see how it works. We should get him for 14 mil. I think that's coming off a year like he had in his injury history. That is good. And what that means, though, we might be able to bring... Ooh, we can't bring him back because we renounced the rights. So we'll see. I mean, we're pretty solid. Let me see if I can still offer him. Mo Bamba. Offer him a 3-year deal. And then boom, we should be able to get both of them. So we don't get the shooting guard, my plan, I guess. And of course the 2K does the good old you signed them and now you can't sign them trick. Love that trick. Oldest trick in the book. Let me see if I can free some space, because I hate when they move Niang for a first-round pick. So top 10 first-round pick, protected, boom. We already traded Niang. Let's see what we can get for him. We'll just take picks at this point to free the space. So they'll take him for a first lottery protected in a second. Boom, get him out of here. So we freed a lot of space right now to bring in Oladipo. We should be able to bring him in now on a 1 year. Yep, so 1 year, 14 million, about the same we were offering him before. And we will move him. Okay, is he gonna? Let me make sure you don't have no offers. Yeah, we should be good. Is he gonna sign? Yes. Boom. So we got Oladipo, and we're gonna move him to the 2. Oladipo will go to the 2, and RJ Hampton will go to point guard. And I think we should be good. So let's look at what our rotation would be. Jalen Suggs, RJ Hampton, Victor Oladipo, Lou Dort, Jonathan Isaac Okeke, Ben Simmons, Wagner, and we actually get to keep Mo Wagner with his brother, Bamba, and Chet Holmgren. I like this team a lot, actually. I like this team a lot. We'll probably get some veterans on the bench. I'll go find some in free agency, and then we should be good to go. All right, so we brought in, I'll show you guys, we brought in Patrick Beverly, Trevor Ariza, and Glenn Robinson III. You can see our team, obviously being young. Ben Simmons went up 2 overall. Jonathan Isaac went up 2. Jalen Suggs went up 4. That's what we like to see. Oladipo only went down 1. Okeke went up 2. Wagner went up 3. Bamba 1. RJ Hampton 3. Kind of the rest we don't care about. So we should be a really good team moving forward. Chet Holmgren should give us some offense. Jalen Suggs getting better. And Oladipo can score. So that should help us. And we obviously got defense. Lou Dort off the bench. Okeke. I love this team defensively. We're already the best defense. And hopefully our offense can keep improving. So let's get into the next season. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and do our rotation real quick. Jalen Suggs, Oladipo, Jonathan Isaac, Ben Simmons, Mo Bamba. Definitely want to start Holmgren and Mo Bamba off the bench. We will have that. Yep, this is exactly how I want our rotation to be. And our scoring option, I think we'll stick with Jalen Suggs or Chet Holmgren as well with Oladipo. We'll kind of see how that goes. Actually, I'll go Holmgren first. Holmgren, Suggs, Oladipo. I like those options for us. And I think defensively with Ben Simmons, Jonathan Isaac, we should be good to go. And then we'll do our system. I think we'll keep it balanced. I know I like our defense, but we'll go with balance for now. And all right, so let's get to simming, see how we do with our improvements on the year, and see how far we can go this season. We're at the end of this season, and we ended up getting the 1 seed as of right now. We'll go double check. Okay, we're tied with Boston, who we just lost to, so If we win this game, we will be the 1 seed. If we lose, we could drop to the 2 seed. So let's go ahead and sim it real quick. We lose, and I think we kept the 1. But MVP, Luka, I mean, he averaged 36, 9, and 9. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. I think that was a pretty obvious one for us. He averaged 15 and 8 with 1.3 blocks per game. Percentages, hope we're better, but not bad. Markelle Fultz, trade him to OKC, and he ends up having a career year and getting the not most improved, 6 man of the year. Defense player of the year, Giannis again. Kuminga, most improved. And we will go and look at the All-NBA teams. Luka, John Morant, Kevin Durant, Giannis, Jokic, Westbrook, Harden, Tatum, Williamson, Bam, and third team, AD and LeBron, Bradley Beal, Trae Young, and Joel Embiid. All defensive team. Matisse made it on the first team. Love to see that. And second team, we don't have anyone. So we didn't have anyone on the first team or second team, all defensive team. But, I mean, I'm probably sure we had the best defense again. And Chet Holmgren, obviously, he got Rookie of the Year, so he will be on the all-rookie first team. So let's go look at some stats for us this year. We did end up getting the 1 seed, so Boston must have lost as well. So we will look at our player stats and our team stats. Jalen Suggs improved 17 points per game, 5 assists. That's what we need from it. Percentages went up a lot. He went about 6% from the field and about 8% from 3. And he played less minutes. So he was more efficient this year scoring. Holmgren, where he looked at him. Oladipo, down scoring compared to Miami. Percentages are down. Played about the same minutes. So he just had a bad scoring year. But he didn't have too much pressure for us to score. You can see we have a really balanced scoring team. Ben Simmons' numbers are down, but mostly probably coming from, he played 2 less minutes. So we're not mad about that. He even had a better field goal percentage. Mo Bamba had a way better year for us scoring. Percentages are way up, and he played less minutes. So we'd love to see that for him. Coming off the bench, maybe he had more opportunities to score. Lou Dort came in, less scoring than he did in OKC, but he played less minutes, and his percentage went up, so we'll take that. Wagner, numbers are down, but percentages are up. Jonathan Isaac improved, actually. Less steals, though, but percentage is almost the same. Better from 3, so we'll take that. Okeke improved, probably played about the same minutes, so percentages are up. So everyone's improving as we needed. Everyone's playing about the same amount of minutes as last year or more, but their percentage are going up. So that's what we needed from this team. And we'll go ahead and look at our team stats. And remember, we were one of the worst offensive teams last year, and we moved up to about the 7 or 8 worst offense, but that's improvement, and our defense got even better. You can see the Bucks were better than us points allowed last year, but we are 5 points better than everyone in the league points allowed. So that's really good. Our offense obviously still needs some improvement. We probably didn't shoot well from 3, or we might have shot solid. Nah, not well. So bottom 10. But let's go ahead and look at our rebounds per game. See where we went with that. So bringing Holmgren, and we're the second best. We're tied for first rebounding team. And let's look at our steals. Led the NBA again. Blocks, top 10. And then opponent field goal percentage. I mean, almost 3% better. That is crazy. This team is crazy defensively. I love it. And 3-point percentage, about 4%, almost 3.5. So defense, best in the league by far. We'll go ahead and look at our rotation for the playoffs. I think we're going to keep it the same for now. And let's get into it. So we'll send the play in. We play the Cavs, who I believe they eliminated us in the play-in last year. So let's see if we can beat them. Win game 1, win game 2. They get game 3. They get game 4. We get game 5. Okay, we get them in 6 games. Let's look at the last box score. Oh, they signed Jaren Jackson. That is ridiculous with Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. They're kind of built like us defensively with those 3 right there. But then, for us, Lou Dort had a great game, 8 for 8 from the field. So we get them, and now we'll play the Hawks, which should be a tough matchup. We got to stop Trae Young. We get game 1, get game 2, get game 3, they get game 4. So it won't be a sweep, but we get them at 5. And Boston, the 2 seed. They swept Milwaukee and Philly. So this should be a tough one. And then the other side, they got 7 to 8 seeds. So Denver and San Antonio. That is crazy. All right, let's see. Boston gets game 1. Get game 2. Oh, I just sent it. And they swept. So they've swept all the way to the finals. And they will be playing the Denver Nuggets. So made it to the conference finals. We love their improvement. we'll definitely go another year and see how we improve. I think for this team, we just got to keep everyone and just keep improving. Maybe get another shooting guard to replace Oladipo. But let's see how we finish the season. Boston wins it all. Jason Tatum, Finals MVP. Jokic on the other side had a really good game. But so let's go one more season. Let's see how we do. I think we just got to keep improving, keep the core together, and see if we can get over the hump past Boston. All right, so with the draft, we'll have the 29th pick. I might try to move it and see what we can do to try to improve a little bit. But 29th pick is not really not gonna help us too much for this next year. We're gonna go one more year and see where how we can do. All right, so we're at the NBA draft. Let's see what we can trade. We really don't want to trade anyone here. I feel like on this team that we have under contract right now, but let's see what we can get for our picks. All right, so the player I want to try to get is Buddy Hield. He'll give us some shooting. I don't think we're going to sign Oladipo back, so obviously he's not a great defensive player, but he'll give us some shooting, shooting 44% from 3 last year and the year before. And we have a lot of first-round picks and stuff to offer, so I'm going to offer this Utah top 10 protected 2024, our 2023 pick this year, and our second round this year, see what they say. And I have another pick I can put in there with the Grizzlies that we've made in some deals. So, boom, they get 3 first-round picks and a second for Buddy Hield. So we'll just roll with that, and we got to get to our team options. I think we keep everyone since we're not having a lot of cap space. And qualifying offers none. Okay, so let's see where we're at with our team. We got our point guards. I think I want to bring back Lou Dort, definitely. And that's it. We just got to bring back. I think we just got to bring back Lou Dort, and everything else is solid. Kept everyone. So Lou Dort. And we could bring back Oladipo too, but I definitely want Lou Dort, so we'll just offer him that contract right there. Mo Wagner will let you go. Oladipo, I think Buddy Hield fits us more. Sorry, Oladipo. I just think we need some shooting. See, LeBron's a free agent. So once we get Lou Dort, we should be good to go. Boom. All right, so now I'm going to just bring in some vets, and then we'll see if we can win this championship in year 3. All right, so as the player progression, you can see Ben Simmons went up 1. Jalen Suggs went up 5 overall. Holmgren up 3. Isaac up 1. Wagner up 3. Buddy Hield actually improved, and Dort. Kiki, Bamba, Hampton up 1. And you see I brought back Patrick Beverly and a couple other vets. So our team is improving. Almost our whole team that's going to be on our rotation improved. Actually, our whole team did. So that's what comes with being young. Even 30-year-old Buddy Hield got better. So we're just going to run it back, see what happens with this team. I think we got a really great built-together team, and see if Jalen Suggs taking that next step is enough to get us over the hump. All right, so we're going to do our rotation. I think I like how this is looking with our rotation with Buddy Hield actually off the bench, because I think Jalen Suggs and Holmgren can bring enough scoring in the starting unit, and off the bench, Wagner and Hield are kind of leading it. With everyone else mainly focused defense. RJ Hampton as well. But I like Lou Dort starting and just bringing that defense on our team. So we'll leave it at that for now. And, yeah, let's just run it back, see how we do this season. Holmgren and Suggs leading our scoring, and everyone else is playing defense, and see if we can get a championship. All right, so we are at the end of the season, and we end up with a 2 seed, it's looking like. So, yeah, the Celtics had a really good regular season, so we don't get the 1 seed. We dropped to the 2 seed compared to last year, but we still had a really good year. Jason Tatum actually gets MVP. I think that's the first time I've ever played, and I've seen him get MVP. Imani Bates gets Rookie of the Year, averaging 25 and 5. Evan Mobley, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year again. Jalen Smith, Most Improved. So we will look at the All-NBA teams. Got Luka, LaMelo, Tatum, Antetokounmpo, and Jokic, Trae Young, Devin Booker, Zion, Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, and the all-defensive team. I'm surprised. We outside the first year, we haven't got anyone on here. Chris Dunn made it. I've never seen that. So, and then rookies, we don't even have any. So, let's go look at our player and team stats. But, I mean, 2 seed is still good. I was hoping we get the 1 this year. And Holmgren and Jalen Suggs had a way better year. He went up almost 4 points per game with 7 assists. Percentage is about the same, but I played a lot more minutes. Holmgren had a huge improvement, 6 more points per game, almost a rebound and a half improvement. Blocks way up, percentages way up. That's good for us. Wagner had a huge year. Didn't play too many minutes. Still came off the bench. His percentages was way up, and he shot way better. Ben Simmons improved scoring-wise. Still same percentages. A few less minutes. Buddy Hield shot well for us. That's what we expected. Field goal percentage might be a career high. Yeah, career high field goal percentage, so we'll take that. So we brought him in for. Lou Dort, percentages are down, but it's okay. He came here to play defense. Jonathan Isaac, percentages keep improving. And the rest, Bamba probably just didn't play as much. His homegrown was hooping. Yeah, exactly. So happy with our team, our improvements, and let's look at our team stats again. Offensively, we end up being a top 10 offensive team. This is crazy compared to when we looked before. We were bottom 10 every year, and still the best defense. Not as huge of a gap, but still a great defense nonetheless, and probably the best in the league. We'll look at our percentages. 3-point percentage, so 11, so almost top 10 shooting from the 3. And we'll look at our rebounding, offensive rebound, total rebounds, top 5, and assists actually were pretty high up there, top 10. Steals, we're not the best in the league anymore, but we're 5th, so not bad. Blocks, top 5, and opponent field goal percentage. This is what we led every year in, and we continue to do the same. So our defense is still great, not as big of a gap as in past years. So I think this last year, they switched up our lineup. We're not doing this. So we'll keep Jonathan Isaac in here in the start lineup. I still want to go with Lou Dort starting, actually. And we definitely want to just give he should still have a lot of minutes. But we don't want to have... Who else should play less minutes? Okiki could play a few less minutes. Bamba, you're fine right there. And we'll just give Lou Dort a few more minutes. So I like this rotation right here. Jalen Suggs and Holmgren, scoring-wise, have been great for us. So let's go ahead and get it started. Take on the Brooklyn Nets. I want to see who they have still. They still have the big 3 with Wendell Carter, who started on our team, and we traded him, and they still got Joe Harris. So they got 4 out of their 5. Let's go ahead and send this game by game. We get game 1. They get game 2. Game 3. Okay, we get game 4. Game 5. Okay, we get them in 6. So it's kind of nerve-wracking right there. But we get it done. And Jalen Suggs in game 6, 28-6. We'll take that. So we're playing on Detroit. Cade Cunningham, Karis LeVert, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, and Nurkic. That's a solid starting lineup. Obviously, Cade Cunningham is a 92 overall now. So this is Cade Cunningham for Jalen Suggs should be a good matchup. Let's see if we can get past Detroit. Game 1, we get. Game 2, they get. We get game 3. They get game 4. We get game 5. And we get them in 6. And you see who's up there, Boston, but they're down 3-2 to Philly. Let's see what happened in game 6. Holmgren, 35-9. Ben Simmons almost had a triple-double. Jalen Suggs, 28-7. They are a great duo. The Gonzaga duo is getting it done. And we do get our rematch versus Boston. This is what we wanted. This is what we needed. If I wouldn't want to end any other way than the rematch and the conference finals. Peyton Pritchard, Kevin Porter Jr., Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams. So they have pretty much their same core. And I mean, we pretty much ran it back. So let's see if we can get past Boston. We get game 1. We got swept last year, so it's already improvement. We get game 2. Now we're going to Orlando. Can we sweep them? We get the sweep, and we're going to the NBA Finals. We sweep Boston. The comeback is real. Holmgren and Suggs, the duo, man, is getting it done. And now we get Luka. Denver could not make it back. We get Luka. Magic versus Mavs in the finals. Luka, Colin Sexton, Tim Hardaway Jr., Marquise Chris, and Moses Brown. I think we should handle them. I think we can handle them. We got too much defense to be able to not stop Luka. They get game 1. We get game 2. They get game 3. Game 4. This might go 7. We get game 5. Game 7. we gotta do something for this. We gotta make sure our minutes are good. Holmgren needs some more minutes. O'Key can get less. We gotta get this. This is big. This is legacy right here. First rebuild, and I liking how it's going. Let's see what the Simcast what we do. We're at home too. Oh, I think we handle business. I think we handle. Yep, we got it. We got it. Easy dub. Easy dub. And the Magic win their first NBA championship ever. Jalen Suggs, Finals MVP, 26, 4, 7, 2.5 steals per game, 52 field goal percentage, 41 from 3. Closeout game, 24 and 10, 11 for 15. That's a crazy game, actually, like efficient. And let's see, Luka only had 15 and 11. We stopped Luka. 5 for 12. We stopped Luka. And the Orlando Magic, like I said, league history, team history, won NBA championship, the first ever. We get it done. That's going to be it for this video. Make sure y'all like it. Subscribe to the channel. In the comments, let me know what other team you think I should do next. And also let me know if you would like me to do a slower series with a certain team or something like that, where I'll do multiple episodes, or I'll just keep doing these one episode rebuilds. But appreciate everyone who watched it all the way through, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.